the greatest road racer of South African history, Daryl Impey. I'm going to talk about his bike that he's racing on for the season 2020. Hello everyone, this is Micka from DMCX.com, and today I'm going to talk about the Scott Addict RC Disc bike. For me it's like I have to do sequence to say the name to make sure I pronounce it properly. So Daryl is the best, the greatest rider of South African history. He's been winning the national titles of road racing and the time trial for so many years. He's just the greatest rider out there. So as he's racing for the 2020 season, he's now on the new bike from Scott, that's the Addict RC, and the bike is more evolved compared than the previous model, which was the foil RS. So now the frame is a bit stiffer and it's more aerodynamic, and so it is surfing on the trend of the aero bikes. So the frame is, as it says, it is more designed to improve the aerodynamism. So Daryl is 181 centimeters tall, and he's racing on the size 54 centimeters, which is Scott's M size. And he's racing with a 140 millimeters stem length, and that's actually 5 millimeters shorter than his previous bike, which was he was racing on the foil RS. So he got 5 millimeters shorter stem this time, because the new frame geometry is remarkable. It's been optimized with the team, Mitchelton-Scott, and also the company named Handlebar. That's a company focusing on fitting in Germany. That's a very famous company. So they did gather all the data from those two bunch of people, from the team, from the pro team, and from that company in Germany, and they finally came to this frame design optimized for pro racing and also for competitive amateurs. So that's why the frame now is slightly different. So the 54 centimeter frame got a top tube of 550 millimeters, and the head tube length is 135 millimeters. The head tube angle is 72.5, and the seat angle is 73.6 millimeters. It's not millimeters, degrees. 73.6 degrees for the seat tube. Yes, for the seat tubes. So that's a very race-oriented frame, and the BB drop is 70 millimeters, and that's also improving the aerodynamism of the bike. And as the rider is obviously positioned slightly lower than what used to be the standard, which was 68 millimeters BB drop. So that's also improving the aerodynamism of the frame design. The wheelbase is 992 millimeters, which is a very competitive frame. It is not too long, not too short, but it gives a good balance between stability and nervousness. The chainstays are 410 millimeters. That's also a bit long compared than what it used to be on the market with the road racing frames. It used to be 405 millimeters, so now with 410, it gives a bit more comfort on the back, and also it does increase the rear wheel, the tires section. You can go with bigger section up to 28 millimeter section, so it gives the bike more comfort. So it makes it a versatile bike for people who want to do like a long rides or sportive, long sportive, like 200 k's race or stuff like that. So it's a very nice bike, very nice design, specifically to the positioning of our champion. So from the center of the BB to the top of the saddle is 770 millimeters. The distance between the saddle tip to the handlebar grip is 600 millimeters, and the BB drop compared to the saddle height is 110 millimeters or 11 centimeters. So that's pretty much it is the same positioning. He's on the same position as his previous bike, but the frame is different geometry, so it's been adapted. So now I'm going to jump to the components of the bike. So the whole team is racing this year on the disc brake and everybody has the same model, actually, the same frame, obviously different size, but everybody's on disc brake. So it's one bike do it for all, so it's going to be the same frame for the mountain riders and for the sprinters. Daryl is actually a sprinter type of rider. He's very powerful and very, very fast. He's been several years in a row the TT champion of South Africa. So that means he's very powerful. So if he's riding this bike, you can be sure you're going to be also very good on this bike. So now I'm going to get back to the components. So the bike is fully equipped with Shimano Di2 Dura-S. Dura-S Di2 7-speed disc brake. So it's 160mm front disc, 140mm rear disc. The crank Daryl is using, the crank length is 175mm. The chain rings is 54 outer and 42 inner. Obviously it might change slightly when it comes to mountainous stage. The cassette is a 11-speed cassette, Shimano Dura-S. It's a 1128, and also here it might change to 11 to 30 teeth cassettes. And that's all for the bike components. There is nothing exotic, except maybe for the wheels. The wheels are from Shimano Dura-S, obviously. The full components on the bikes are from Shimano, and they are most of the time it's going to be raced on 40mm height or 60mm for sprint stage, and the tubes, the tires are either going to be tubeless or tubular. It depends on the stage, but it's going to be tested mainly on the tubeless, the new Pirelli tubeless tires, and the section is going to be 25mm. That's going to be very interesting to observe this year if we get back to the race season later on this year. I think I've been through all around the bike. No, I forgot about the handlebar widths. So the bar stem are one-piece combo. As I said, it's 140mm stem length, and then the handlebar is it's 400mm or 40 centimeters wide. That's it. I think I've been all around. If you have any question, please send me the question. I will try my best to reply or adjust whatever you ask me for. And I have a favor to ask, is please subscribe to my channel, and it does motivate me, and it does also hint me that I should keep on working hard to provide you more content like this. Thank you very much.